Hey, what up, everybody? It's time for another modern video, and today is a day that I've been waiting for a while. We are getting to play Pyromancer, Boros Pyromancer in Modern. Now, before y'all start getting all crazy in the comments, yeah, this is still basically the same energy shell that we're used to in Modern. Guide of Souls, Ocelot, Pride, Ajani, Goblin Bombardment, and Flage. Yeah, it's still the energy shell. But one of the things that we're doing, that according to a certain Twitter poll, makes or breaks a deck, is the number of Pyromancers that you add to it. We're running a full 4 of Seasoned Pyromancer. Works really well with the Guide of Souls plan, actually. Like, we get to discard extra copies of Seasoned Pyro to make some extra red permanents that work really well with the Johnny. We get to get some triggers here, get some triggers here. Just everything works really well. So, we're going to try it out. The full 4 of package of Seasoned Pyromancer. Young Pyromancer's time might have passed in Modern, but hey, they've grown up and now they're playing in the big boy leagues. So, besides that, what's our sideboard looking like? Couple Wrath of the Skies, good in the mirror, good against the Quarry Steelcutter decks. Sea Purge to deal with opposing Flages, some Zoo shenanigans to deal with the black permanents of the format, the frogs, everything out of Goryo's basically. Orm's Chant to deal with Storm, to deal with decks that really want to attack us. Deafening Silence to stop all of the multi-spell things that are going on. A couple copies of Molten Rain and Obsidian Charmaw to deal with the Titan and Eldrazi matchups. Admittedly, the numbers here could be a little bit bigger, and we could probably cut down on some of this, but that really depends on the meta that you're trying to get around. 2 copies of Wear Tear for problematic artifacts and enchantments. This is basically Stone Rain against any deck that is still running Urza Saga in it. And a singleton of Showdown of the Skalds, just so that we can get some extra card advantage in the mirror matches. Don't forget to like this video, make some comments, hit the subscribe button. Alright, bolt the subscribe button. But I'll see you guys in match number 1. Alright, match number 1, we're going to be on the draw, and this hand is terrible. We got to mulligan this one lander, even though so much of it looked great. Holy, though. This 6 is incredible. Let's go ahead and drop the Voice of Victory. As cool as that card is going to be, it's not going to be super useful to us. Oh, buddy. We're playing against Amulet Titan. Alright. Or they may be playing that like mono white deck that's really become popular over the last couple of days. We're just going to go ahead and play this Ragavan on 1 though and say go. Now if this Ragavan gets to connect and we can go Ocelot, Pride, and everything else, we really like the position that we'll be in. Alright. Let's go ahead and just start with a attack. Dang. Marching the Monkey. Okay, well, let's go Guide. Let's go Pride. And then we'll do all of these things. If our opponent has a Wrath of the Skies for X equals 1, we really hate what we're about to just fall into. Oh my god, they have Blast Zone. Blast Zone's a house against us too. That sucks. Okay. Yeah. Alright, well, that definitely puts a damper on our plans. Ooh. Well, hopefully this will be the little cat that can. Ooh. Okay. Well, we gotta drop both of these. Now, admittedly, I kind of want something a little bit better here. Okay, opponent goes for a Castle Ardenvale. They get to make a blocker, which will be nice. They've still got 5 cards in hand. And they're just passing. Okay. So, truth be told, we probably should just go for the attack here. Make our opponent do something. And right now I'm really curious as to like what cards they could be wanting to play against us here. Alright, take 1, or take 4. Let's go ahead and play this and pass. I want to be able to potentially get this Flage out next turn, and if we can... Ooh. Ghost Quarter. Ghost Quarter's nice. Okay, the standard trauma is coming back. There's no way that they have... There's no way... I mean... There's no way that they could have it, could they? Okay, they've just got Solitude. We can deal with that. Thank goodness, though, this probably means they don't have Settle the Wreckage, which is really one of the worst things for us to have to deal with. And we've got Lethal right now. Alright, what can this opponent do? Alright, so opponent's going for the Skyclave Apparition. Let's see what they end up taking here. Thank God they didn't go for the Static Prison. Alright. They're casting a Leonin Orbiter. I don't fear that in the slightest. Always yield. And yes. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and take out the Leonin Arbiter because they're going to try to kill our stuff here. Alright, block that. Make a 2/2. If they Ghost Quarter, we can get a red source. Oh no. Please don't have a farewell. Oh man. That's good. Okay. Wrath of the Skies was definitely not the expected card, but I can dig it. Alright. Let's see what you do, opponent. I think you have to attack here. I mean, if you can kill a Johnny, that's fine, honestly. Okay. Well, we're going to go ahead and pay 2 into this. Okay, we're 1 card away from flaging. Okay. Are we getting in for 1? Didn't even make a blocker? Are you sure you're okay, opponent? Alright. We're almost there. We are so close to there. Alright, we're going for the face. If they don't have a Solitude, we basically win next turn. Really? Solitude now? Okay. Okay, okay, opponent. Well, ooh, Crucible of Worlds. I like that. I like that. Well, actually, let's go ahead and just crack this while we're at it. Okay, we're gonna do it like this. And then just do this. Get rid of everything that is not Season Pyro. Okay. Okay. Opponent can just Ghost Quarter our stuff here. But I don't think they're going to do that. I think it's either they up the blast zone. Okay. Well, they're about to expose a key weakness in our deck. And that is the fact that we only have 3 basics. Okay. If they go for the line of getting back their Ghost Quarter and then doing it to us again, they have a much, much better shot of... Oh my god, they... Yep. Yeah, I'll use Ghost Quarter's ability. Okay. We're definitely kind of cooked. Yep. Ooh, this is bad. And yet, we somehow do this. Oh, we don't even have another fetchable? Oh, we're so cooked. Ah. It's really bad. Oh, no. Oh, there's a demo field. Yeah. Yep. Oh, man. That's actually terrible. We're about to get beat down by just pure misery incarnate. Yeah, we lost. Holy. Okay. So, on to sideboarding. What do we want against this opponent? Honestly, Wrath of the Sky seems fine. Showdown of the Skalds. We really don't have anything for this matchup. It's like Wear Tear's okay. Blood Moon's actually kind of goated against them. I think it might just be the Showdown. That way we can get some extra cards and probably dropping a Goblin Bombardment, because Thraben Charm actually has a lot of utility in this matchup too. And then run it like that. Alright. We will be on the play for game number 2. Nope, not keeping a one-lander. Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay, so this is a better one-lander. We kind of want to just... Okay, opponent's mulliganing too, so... Maybe this is fine? And if they just path the monkey, then we're so fine with that. I really hope that they're not running something like Laydown Arms. That would be pretty terrible for us. Alright. Okay, tap land. Okay. No Solitude. No Solitude. Yep. Alright, cool. We kept the one-lander. Oh, bro, this is rough. No, no, no. You're gonna Field of Ruin our one source right now? Okay. Yeah. No, you gotta do it, opponent. You gotta do it. Cool. Alright. Alright, there's an Ocelot Pride. Alright. Do I get to attack? Nope. Alright. Okay. A Johnny. Okay. They play another land. I mean, if they just take out... That's good. Yes, I would like to pay that life. Alright. Well. Wrath of the Skies, X equals 2 goes hard here. If they have it. They have to have another land to have it. Oh no. White Orchid Phantom. Okay. Let's get a white source. Alright, let's go ahead and kill this creature. Oh yeah, all the tokens. City's Blessing. Please live, please live, please live, please live. Alright, alright, they hit extra land. Sunset Revelry. Alright, let's go, let's go. No Wrath of the Skies. No Wrath of the Skies. Yeah, we'll happily pay that. Alright. Alright, everything except for a Johnny. Sure. We'll get this. That's a little worrisome. Yeah, we'll shuffle that. Sure. Alright. Well, as long as we get to keep that mountain. I mean, I'd be cool with this Arena of Glory dying even. You see, and I even knew that this was mono white, and the Karn is still getting to me. Alright, you got a Crucible. Alright, let's see. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. Alright, I think we do need to go ahead and cast this. It's less damage right now, but... Oh, thank God. Alright. Alright. Wrath of the Skies does nothing against them. Clarion Conqueror does nothing against them. It may just be we keep with the same thing that we've been doing. There's maybe some logic to Obsidian Charmaw, truth be told. But I think we're fine with what we have now. Okay, so this hand isn't super powerful. It doesn't do anything until turn 2. But I think we can kind of rock with that. Okay, never mind. Hand's getting better. Hand's getting a lot better. I think we need to lead on a Johnny. Alright. Elegant Parlor. We drop that. We do this. And I think we're actually just going to do this. Because this does protect our creatures to a certain extent. And like, this turns their stuff into sorcery speed spells. Okay. Okay, they path it. Let's start by doing that. And we will go ahead and just Fillage one of their Sunset Revelry tokens down. No, let's go with their face. Those tokens do not matter. Alright, Field of Ruin is going to take out one of our pieces. I want to make this opponent have to blow up our Arena of Glory. Okay. Glad we could see the Leonin Arbiter out of our opponent. Okay. Okay. Ooh, buddy. Opponent, do I have some news for you? It's about power. Yeah, I'm gonna shock that in. Alright. Okay. Red, white, white. All of these lands are gone. Okay. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and kill that. Yes, I would like to flip a Johnny. And then we've got a lot of blockers for you to have to deal with, opponent. This was a insane turn for us. Alright. I wake up in the morning, I got murder on my mind. Alright. 0 a Johnny, and go ahead and just hit our opponent for a lot. Can't let him do it. Murder on my mind. I got murder on my mind. I got murder on my mind. Alright, I think we got this. Ooh, Blast Zone is pretty good. Do you have a Wrath of the Skies? Because you can't Ooh, Blast Zone actually get rid of a Johnny, right? That's insane. But they still have to pump it up in order to do that. Oh god, I can't believe we actually made it. Wow. Alright, so this opponent went and pathed our Flage, which is kind of whack, but that's fine. We'll get a Plains. They are going to White Orchid Phantom and make us go and get something. No. Alright, we'll get that last Sacred Foundry. We will go ahead and Showdown of the Scalds. Oh yeah. We are cooking. We are cooking this bum ba bum 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 bum. Alright. Opponent can't do anything this turn. And we mobilize. We make this kitty fly. And then our opponent dies. Bars. No matter what you block, opponent, you're cooked. You're cooked. Take this L. Accept it. Alright, we got there. See you guys in match number 2. Alrighty, match number 2, and we're going to be on the play. Hand's great, honestly. Alright, we can do this. Yes, we will shock that in. We will play Raggy. Say go. Ooh, opponent's probably doing the same thing we are. No, they're getting a Temple Garden? Okay. 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 And opponent scooped it up. Alright. Love that. So it looks like we're playing against green-white energy? That's kind of a good question about what we're playing against. I don't think the Raven Charm is going to be super relevant, but they do have a lot of blockers. So these Ragavans might not be super good. And it's like Wrath of the Skies, Showdown of the Skulls are probably good enough. But I could see a world where we get rid of like all of those and bring in a Clarion Conqueror. But let's just do it like this. Like, Ragavan's the easiest cut there. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Well, we're going to go ahead and do that. I mean, if you're Naya Energy, I think you're just green-white. Agatha's Soul Cauldron. That's crazy. Yeah, we'll pay the energy for that. I mean, let's... If you have the removal, we're just hosed. Okay, Shifting Woodland. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. Ranger Captain of Eos. Opponent can't cast non-creature spells. If we hit a land... Walking Ballista X equals 0. No! Ah! Oh, no. Oh. Walking Ballista is such a beating. Oh, bro, that's so brutal. Yeah. Oh, God. I don't know if we're winning this one. Yikes. I mean, yeah. Alright, well. Which one are you targeting? Okay, you're going to target that one. Okay. Well, there's another guy to souls. That's good. I truthfully do not know, like, yeah, that was a good card to just get there. I don't know if we're actually winning now. I mean, thankfully they're not making any cats this turn. I mean, yeah. Alright, well, there's our season, Pyros. We are doing the Pyromancer thing. We can do the Ajani thing next turn, but I don't know how good that's going to be. They've got all this energy. They've got City's Blessing. Yeah, they're just gonna send it flying. Yeah. I don't know how we win right now. This is just... Yeah, I think we just lose. Let's wrap that one up. Ooh-wee. Alright, so now Clarion Conqueror seems like way better. Blood Moon. Terrible. Wear Tear could be fine. Yeah, I think we'll run it like that. They showed us enough pieces of removal that we are comfortable. That's a mole. This is keepable, but only barely. And I think... I mean, it's gotta be... I don't even know if it's that. It could be the Wrath of the Skies? It's a Johnny. It's a Johnny. No, it's not. It's... Oh my gosh, this is actually such a hard choice. Alright, we're gonna go with the Wrath of the Skies here. It deals with way too much of our own board. We've got a piece of removal. We've got Voice of Victory to stop instant speed spells. We've got a Johnny that we can kill potentially. Alright, let's see what opponent does. Okay, so we're going to start by going Arid Mesa and Crack Fetch Shock. And start here. Yeah, Static Prison is fine. We love that for us. Okay. And opponent's just going to get one of these. These Rumbles are gone. The Ocelot Pride is what they pick. Now, opponent is just going to do a couple things here, from the looks of it. They're going Coco? Okay. Green-white Coco. That's crazy. Okay. Okay. Play land. Okay. Sanctifying deck is good. Ooh, another static prison. Okay. Okay. Alright, well, we're flying in the air. We have the ability to do some good stuff this next turn. Oh, and an opponent keeps a card on top. Okay, well, you're going to let that one die. Alright, let's swing. Ooh, opponent goes for the Coco. Okay. Okay. Let's see, that's one. I think so. We're going to go ahead and zero it. Okay, so go ahead and do that. Opponent uses the energy. They get a Guide of Souls. They play a Halfling. Are you going to do that too? Okay. Do you have a last one? Because final one drop goes crazy. Ooh, Static Prison as the final one drop. Oh, that's great. Well, we have the ability to wrath their whole board. Like, hit them for 3, they make 2 tokens. I mean, they're going to be at 9. I mean, yeah, we'll take it. We'll take all of this, opponent. Okay. Okay. Well, let's just go ahead and attack. Okay. X equals 1. We'll take out everything. Wrath our opponent's whole board, get back a Guide of Souls for us, and then we just pass. Oh my god. This was a insane turn for us. Yield until the next end step. Does the opponent have a Coco? There is a chance. Honestly, we can graveyard that. I don't feel like it's doing anything particularly good for us at this point. Green, white, that. Well, you know what? We'll go ahead and just swing. Yield until next end step. Walking Ballista X equals 2. Ooh, Idyllic Range. Okay. No. And let's go ahead and just cast this. I mean, yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and do this. Yeah. So, what you got, opponent? Do you have any graveyard hate? Because we're about to cook you. Let's go. All right. We are 2-0. See you guys in match number 3. All right, match number 3, and we are keeping this hand. It basically does everything we want it to. Ooh, an opponent's mulliganing to 5. Okay. If they're doing this, they're either Gorios or Tron. Yep. Okay. So, we're going to do this. I think we both kind of know where this is going to go. We're about to get K commanded. Oh, wow. Double Labyrinth? Double card under the lab? Okay, well, there's nothing flashy in Eldrazi. Oh, we just get the trigger. Okay. I mean, can we? Okay, so I think we want to do this to kind of diversify what we're playing a little bit. Because If we don't, yeah, this is exactly what we thought would end up happening. Yep. Alright. Impressive that our opponent just didn't do anything there. Okay. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Okay. Well, block. Sack. Don't want me to gain life. I mean, you'll until next end step. Okay. There's expedition map. You get a forest. Let's shoot you backwards. Okay, so swinging like this, we're gaining a life, making a bunch of tokens. Alright, opponent. Ooh, thank goodness. Okay, you got all the Tron mana. Sure. Sure. Whew. That board was about to get through for a lot of damage. Alright, so Molten Rains and Obsidian Charmaws coming in. We can take out a Bombardment. These static prisons might be just a wee bit too slow. And let's take out a Discharge. And run it like this. Alright, game number 2. We're going to mull that hand. Didn't have enough just gas in it, but this hand does basically everything. And I think we're going to run without the Flage. Like, this is basically Modern Horizons the hand. Alright, we need exactly no Chalice on 1 here. Well, good news, it can't be Chalice on 1. Alright. opponent put back 2 Urza's Towers and a Kozilek's Command, they went for the Soul Land. Yeah, we kind of saw this. Yeah. All right. Karn the Great Creator. What you throwing in the hand, Karn? Ooh, Ensnaring Bridge. Okay, okay. Well. I would like to just ensure that this goes at Karn, this goes at face, this goes at face, and will always yield. I will happily use this, and I'll put that there. Just gotta make sure that Karn dies. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If they have it, they have it. But it doesn't look like they have it. Alright. Alright. Yep. Yep. Alright, opponent. If we hit a sacrifice effect, we probably win. Okay. You hit a Karn. Chalice on 1. Okay, well, we need exactly Boros Charm. Or not Boros Charm, Goblin Bombardment. It would basically be like a super Boros Charm at this point. Bombardment 1 time. Flage 1 time. Pelagian Bombardment get us there. Or another Ajani. Probably looking for a Pithing Needle at this point, if I had to really take a guess. Stone Brain. Okay. What you going for in the blind, opponent? Well, relative blind. You're probably going to name Goblin Bombardment, yeah. Okay. An opponent's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more mana to rock. This is going to be interesting. Okay. Ooh, what you doing, opponent? Eldrazi Temple. Ooh, hold up. That's great. Oh, opponent scooped it up. Honestly, Thraven Charm, not that great. Could have killed a cat, would have flipped a Johnny. Didn't have a red thing. But we were getting there. Holy. I'll see you guys in match number 4. Alrighty, match number 4, and we're going to be on the play. Honestly, this hand's kind of gas. Or rather, we're going to be on the draw. Yeah, no, I think we're fine keeping this. Alright. We're playing a mirror. Okay, so... I mean, personally... Alright, we're going to play Ragavan, let it die. Play Ragavan and Guide of Souls next turn. Honestly, is it actually even fine to just let that come through? Because, like, we can kill this Guide of Souls next turn. Or this Ocelot Pride. Okay. Well, I mean... a Johnny's gonna hurt if they have it. If they have Flage, it hurts. Oh my god, they're Mardu? Mardu Energy versus Boros Pyromancer? Yep, okay. Yeah. Just do that, sacrifice, kill that. Go up to, yeah. Okay. Give me a land deck. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and sack it. Deal 1 to us. Alright. So, this Ragavan... All of these Ragavans are really just kind of carrying us right now. Either being blockers or just good fodder for stuff. We have to survive. We need another land. Please, deck. Arena of Glory would actually be insane. Okay. Yeah, we gotta exile this player's graveyard. There's no way we're living if we don't. There's no way. Okay. Alright, come on, opponent. Please don't have a Johnny. No a Johnny. No a Johnny. Aw, oh, man. Why'd y'all have to have it, too? Whack. Whack. Okay. Hit us for 1. That's fine. God, we're about to go to 8. Opponent's at 17. Don't have another one. Okay, they just hit another land off the top. Let's yield until the end step. Give it to me now. Give it to me now. Ah, Johnny's so good. Okay, so flip Johnny, make a cat, deal 1. We're so cooked. Oh my gosh. Why? I mean, sure. I mean, maybe they have something crazy here? Ooh, Ocelot Pride is good. Do that, kill those, have a blocker left, yeah. hopefully don't see us living. Man, that's insane. Alright, good game, opponent. Alright. So, against the mirror. And honestly, it might be a better version of the mirror. So it's like, maybe we bring in these Wrath of the Skies? Blood Moon actually does a number against them. But these Ragavans are so bad. Like, there's some logic to Blood Moon actually being a relevant card here against them. And I think on the play, it's better than it is on the draw. Are these Sea Purges good? Yes. It's weird, but again, I think maybe... Actually, you know what? Forget the Blood Moon. We're not trying to cripple their mana. We really just want to go as fast as we can, and we can't turn to it without Ragavan. Alright. Mull that. Yeah, we can keep this. We'll drop the Sea Purge. And just play this. Say go. Tag team on the roof. Alright. I think we're good now. Don't need this upkeep stop for the time being. Alright. They're getting a Godless Shrine, which is worrisome. Cool. Well, we have the ability to go for a hasty Season Pyro next turn. I don't know how good that's going to be, depending on what our draw is. Okay, shock it in. Are you going to play something on 2? Overlord of the Bale Merc. Hot dog. What? Cool, you put a Ragavan into your hand? I mean... Alright. Yeah. I mean, if you want to dash Ragavan, okay, you don't need to dash Ragavan now. Cool. Discard Ragavan. I would like to now have some type of graveyard hate, because that Flage is looking real scary right about now. Would I like to pay that amount of... No. I would not like to. Alright, well, here comes comes Flage. Like, no land, we're good. Oh, we're so good. Alright, so we're going to get rid of that. Rather than doing that, all your blockers will have to. Cool. Okay. Okay. Well. They have almost lethal. Okay. We'll take this all day. No land, no land, no land, no land. Dang it, they got a land. Alright, that's rough. That's like the last thing that we needed. Yep. I mean, okay, they aren't seeing the lines. We're so okay with the way that this is shaping up. Okay. Yes, I would love to do that. Alright. Oh, man. Alright. Alright. We're getting somewhere. I'm not quite sure how we're getting to where we have been. But yeah. Yeah, we'll happily do that. Okay, so they're just gonna do this. Go ahead and draw your card, opponent. Whoa, no. Alright, I don't think we're going to win this one. Our opponent has definitely done more this game by being the one to draw Flage. And Guidasouls off the top is not doing much for us either. If they manage to... What could they do here? Oh god, are they going... That's good. Okay. That's really good. Oh, they're just casting something here? Flage? Wrath of the Skies. Okay. Okay. Well, we certainly die from this state. Good games, opponent. We'll let you have this one. See you guys in match number 5. Alright, match number 5, and we're going to be on the play. I like that. Hand basically does everything that we want it to, so we'll keep. 2 removal spells, 2 Ragavans, and an Ajani. Like, we're going to start by doing the obvious Flooded Strand, Sacred Foundry, Ragavan line, and then just hope that that takes us somewhere. Okay. Flooded Strand. And there we go. Alright, so Ragavan's on the battlefield. Opponent goes for a shadowy backstreet. So chances are we're just playing Blink, and the fact that they threw a Solitude down definitely suggests as much. Well, okay. Don't know why that took so long. I mean, I don't need an Ether Vial. Nope. That Arena of Glory ain't gonna be doing much for us. I mean, being able to turn a late game Ragavan or a really any creature into something nice is kind of sick. Okay, opponent had an Ether Vial in hand. Dang. Alright. Well. That definitely helps us a good bit. Unfortunately, I do think we are now a little soft to Solitude and a bunch of other spells out of our opponent's deck. And now they've got the ability to just go for this Ragavan and do whatever they want to with it. Alright, let's see what our opponent's got here that's going to be terrifying for us. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. Dang, both Arena of Glories off the top with these Surveils has been insane. Okay, I like that. I like that. Alright. Being able to do that to their card was great for us. Alright, took another land off the top for him. Alright, let's see what they take now. Alright, opponent's just passing, but they've got something on 2. Well, we're just gonna exile all these lands because we can. And I hope that this is enough to get us there. Wow. Okay. What you got on 2? Orcish Bowmaster off the top. Wow. That's really brutal. Alright, well, we kind of had that one coming. Dang. Well, we're just going to go ahead and regular cast this Ragavan. Bro, that's brutal. Do you have another one? Okay, Phalia. Just as bad, really. Just as bad. You got 4. You got Overlord of the Baelmerk. Okay, okay. That's fine. Totally normal. Absolutely okay. Emperor of Bones. Yeah, dog. So, what you gonna do, opponent? Gonna play that Emperor of Bones? Nope. Just gonna let it all sit there. Chill. Super chill normally? Cool. You picked a Solitude. Yeah. Alright. Okay, well. Yeah. Alright, let's go, opponent. Okay, so we're just going to yield until the next end step. Yield until the next end step. They're going to be able to swing with all that. Bounce that, or kill that rather. Phalia brings that back as a creature. They're going to get Aven Interrupter back. Okay. Okay. Land's got to come in tapped. Okay, so we know they've got Aven Interrupter. They just played that. You choose not to use it. Okay, they get Flicker Wisp. Okay, we've got the ability to beat this opponent if they activate this in response and they don't have Solitude in hand. Okay. They're going to keep it where it is. Okay. What you choosing? You mill a bunch. They get Solitude. Alright. Alright. They're doing everything. Really? Doing that now? Okay. Okay. Well. I mean, if they know which thing to do, I... Wow. Okay. Did not think that we would get through that. Uh, game number 2. Okay. So, we're going to go ahead and bring in this Clarion Conqueror. Seems good. I mean, obviously, Celestial Purge is incredible. Wrath of the Skies can be fine. And Showdown of the Skulls is really good too. Blood Moon, that, and then we can take out these Ragavans because they're just really slow. So, run it like this. Hope that we get there. Alright, let's see. I think we're going to have to mull this hand. Alright, so we gotta keep this hand. I feel like it does more. Put that mountain back, and then we'll run it like this. Okay, so... yeah. Yeah, this is just gonna have to be... this... okay. Ocelot Pride is probably about to die. Nope, just an Overlord. Okay, we can take that. I mean, we're just gonna Thraben Charm this Overlord and just be happy about our decision. Alright, so trigger the cat, surprised. Let's see what this opponent has. Fetching. And what are you going to do? Play Recruiter of the Guard. Probably just going to get, yeah, Solitude. And get rid of this Ocelot Pride. Okay. Yeah. Opponent's just casting the Solitude. Well, didn't get to cast the Ajani there, but I think that's actually fine. Because now we'll just have the ability to, like, go ahead and remove this. Okay. Wow, Aven Interrupter is crazy. Alright, well. Dang, this opponent's really going crazy with all of the disruption. Kind of just hoping that nothing else goes down on this turn. Okay, double white and black. Recruiter of the Guard. Getting what? Okay. They got Flicker Wisp. Alright. Solitude as the final card? Alright, cool. Yeah. That's crazy. Okay. Well. There's no way. Okay. Bowmaster. That's fine. I want to see what exactly they can do here. You play that. Cool. Kill that. Alright. Alright. Emperor of Bones. No. Alright. Hit the Solitude. Yep. Yeah. Get rid of the Ajani. That's crazy. Alright, well. Let's see what you can do. You gotta block all of this, really. Because I'm just putting so much pressure on you. Okay, that's actually great. Okay, go ahead, opponent. We might be getting there. Despite all odds, we might have gotten there. And we did it. Alright, let's go. The sickest 4-1. Alright, see you guys in the wrap-up. Alright, so we finished the league 4-1. And what do we think of Boros Pyromancer in Modern? The deck is sweet. I really do love the additional card draw that Season Pyromancer kind of forces you to have. Like, it just adds permanence and does everything else. It's kind of lit. Obviously, we did a lot of the energy thing in this whole league. But I do think that maybe the 2-2 split isn't where it's at anymore. Maybe we do need to go up to a 4 of Pyromancer. And maybe we can start running some other things to make it real spicy. Go back to the old Mardu days, just about. But who knows? Let me know what you guys want to see me play next. Should we keep up with Modern? Should we keep trying to like innovate on this Pyromancer brew? Let me know. I'll see you guys next week. Peace.